Please pause for a moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Devin's back with his crazy antics on this week's Weekly Update.
Plus, we have a recap of last night's sports event.
All of this and more coming up next on NHSTV.
For those of you interested in joining National Technical Honor Society, applications are due Friday, November 22nd. Please turn in your applications along with the $25 fee to Miss Mercer, room 611.
We would also like to congratulate Aaron Guanlao for not only signing to play college golf at UTA, but also tying the 18-hole school record with a 5-under par score of 67 on Saturday at the Brittlewood Golf Course. Great job, Aaron.
Speaking of excellent Texans, if you missed the varsity boys basketball game last night, don't worry. We actually put Mr. Raw to work.
The first ever Texan boys basketball game versus our own crosstown rivals, the Byron Nelson Bobcats, took place last night in the Bobcat Gym. The gym was filled to capacity with fired up fans from both sides cheering on their team. Mr. Childress and Mrs. Parker even got into the action betting on each team. The loser would have to wear the opposing team's colors the following day. The game started slow for the Texans, unable to score until about 4 minutes into the game, but their defense kept them close. The second half was neck and neck with no team leading by more than about 4 points at any given time, but the Texans played smart basketball. Free throws ended up being a huge difference in the game as the Texans converted on 21 of 29 at the line, while the Bobcats struggled at the charity stripe, only converting on 8 of 21. Josh Tatum led the Texans with 21 points, and Emmanuel News-Eye Kwesi led the Bobcats with 22. Here's Coach Hatch to comment on the game.
Fellow Texans, hey, good morning. Hey, thanks. I got to tell you, last night was the most exciting, funnest basketball game, high school basketball game for sure, that I've been a part of in 30 years. Basically, due to your participation and your enthusiasm for the game. There's no question that because of you guys, you propelled us on to what was a really, really big win for us in our program. I appreciate you very much. Hopefully you'll keep coming out. It's just got a chance to be an electric type season, and certainly you're a big part of it, so I really appreciate your participation.
Oh, and about that principals bet, look who's wearing red today. For NHSTV Sports, this is Mr. Raw.
Now let's see what this Wednesday brings on this week's Weekly Update.
Welcome to the Weekly Update. I'm your host, Evan Fortenberry, not Kerry Gleason. Oh, and I'm back. And it is time for some news. Many next-door neighbors have feuds, but not like a feud between neighbors in a neighborhood in New York. Apparently, it got so heated that one neighbor put his old Confederate cannon to use and fired at his neighbor's house, making it the shot heard round the neighborhood. And now I'm going to read some jokes in honor of Thanksgiving. What kind of key has legs and can't open doors?
What kind of key, Devin?
A turkey. What happened when the turkey got into a fight?
What happened?
He got the stuffing knocked out of him. What's the friendliest vegetable on earth?
What kind of vegetable?
The sweet potato. What always comes at the end of Thanksgiving?
What?
The letter G. Anyways, this next segment introduces a new character on the Weekly Update. This is Tips with Tony.
see you there. Tip number 1, always keep your shoes tight so you don't trip over yourself. Boom! Tip number 2, throw away your trash, slime ball. There we go. Hey, didn't see you standing there. Tip number 3, before you go outside, always check the weather. Right now it's 60 degrees, and it feels like 60 degrees, partly cloudy. Ah, there you are. Hey, how'd you get in my car? Tip number 4, always keep a ski mask handy in your car because, hey, it might get cold one day and you need to keep your face warm. And hey, what are ski masks used for anyways, right? Tip number 5, when you're walking up the stairs, don't be afraid to grab the railing because, hey, it might save you one day. Tip number 6, when you see someone for the first time, give them a nice firm handshake. Was that firm?
It was all right.
Shut up, it was firm. I swear, you're following me. Anyways, this has been Tips with Tony, and hey, if you ever need a tip, you know who to call.
Hope you enjoyed the show today. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat until you can't eat anymore, and then eat some more. Have a great day, Texans, and may the good news be with you.
Stay tuned tomorrow for another chance to win 2 free Harkins movie tickets.
Plus a look at what's happening now.
Make it a good day, Texans.